Good afternoon and welcome to the webinar entitled Healthy Heads, What We Have and Why You Need It. Today you will hear from Melissa Weller, who will talk about the tools, resources and programs that support the transport industry to create psychologically safe workplaces and individuals. Melissa Weller is Director, Industry Relations and Program Management at Healthy Heads in Trucks and Sheds. Melissa has led the development and delivery of several initiatives and developed tools and resources to help businesses manage hazards in the workplace. Welcome, Melissa.
Thank you for the opportunity to share some information today, and I'm going to take you through a presentation that should give you a really good overview of what Healthy Heads has to offer as businesses and to individuals that work across the transport, warehousing and logistics industries. So Healthy Heads was formed by a group of people who really felt it was necessary to have an industry-specific response to mental health and physical wellbeing across the industry. And so Healthy Heads was formed. We are a team of 6 people now, and we work to 3 pillars. One is to continue raising awareness and to really lower the stigma around particularly mental health in the industry. We want to provide support to the industry. Here is where we want to provide resources specific to the industry around both mental health and wellbeing. And we also do some advocacy work around mental health and wellbeing for the industry as well, and looking at those longer term solutions where we can really influence change and create healthy and thriving workplaces. So why Healthy Heads? The industry is ranked 19 out of 19 industries in an annual Thriving Workplace Index score that is conducted by Superfriend, and it has held this ranking since 2017. So we know that there's a lot of work to do before we have created those really thriving workplaces where people feel safe about speaking out, where we're managing psychosocial hazards, and where we have a really healthy and productive workforce. And there's a number of unique challenges in this industry that mean we need to have a really targeted approach. We've had 48% of workers reporting that they've had a mental health condition within a 12-month period. We are also aware through a number of research projects that our truck drivers are not meeting balanced diet guidelines. And there's a number of underlying physical health conditions also that are quite prevalent in the industry. So we've always wanted to take a really balanced approach to providing information and support around mental health, but also around physical wellbeing as well. You can't really have one without the other as well. It's really important that your physical and your mental health are both looked after. So what do we mean when we talk about mental health? Well, if you kind of imagine a ruler, and we call that the mental health continuum, and at one end, you're really thriving and you're coping day to day with everything that kind of life is throwing at you. But at any point in time, it's very easy for us to start sort of sliding along that continuum. And it could be a peak period at work. It could be a time of grief in your life. You could be experiencing a difficult relationship at work or at home. And that starts to affect our mental health. And we sort of start to slide down that continuum towards maybe having a mental health concern. What we want to encourage is that the minute we start to move away from that optimal mental health, that we're aware of that ourselves, that we know how to reach out for help if we do need some professional help, or we can just reach out to a workmate or a friend or a family member, because we know that early intervention is really important, and we want to make sure that we do gain the support or the information we need before we actually develop a mental health condition. And some of those conditions that we can experience without that early intervention sort of moves us towards feelings of anxiety. It could be depression, or it could be other symptoms as well. So what does Healthy Heads have to offer the industry? We have a range of resources, information and programs that might suit individuals and that can certainly be shared by businesses as well and used by businesses. We have a Healthy Heads app. We have worked to create some healthy food discounts and other nutrition programs. We offered over 350 free health checks last year. We offer links to professional counselling and crisis lines. We have practical resources and information that are all fairly accessible via our website. And we do a lot of mental health awareness raising to lower stigma and create more understanding within the industry. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about all of these different things as I progress through this presentation. So our Healthy Heads app is free to download through Google Apps or the App Store. We have about 18,000 users now of that app. And we like to create, we like to sort of call that, help at hand. So it may not be something that you access every day, but if you have it on your phone, it's something you can refer to should you find yourself needing additional information or find yourself in crisis or come across a friend or a work colleague that may need some support. And there are links to the crisis support lines there, so Lifeline, Suicide Callback, but also there's information and links to other free counselling services. And one of those is the organisation TACS, for example, that specialises in the blue collar environment for truck drivers and farmers and construction and apprentices. And they can offer up to 8 free counselling services. And you can find more information about them on that app. So it's important to have all that information in the one spot so that's really easily accessible and easy to find. We also have some exercises and stretching and further information about your physical health. There are breathing exercises on that app, and we've heard a number of reports about people using that to help them get to sleep at night or to help them get through a really stressful period. We have a lot of nutrition awareness information as well. We've got 2 brand new packages, one that's focused on businesses and how you can create a healthier environment or encourage healthier eating within your teams, and one that's focused on individuals. So what does a healthy esky look like? What are the choices I can make to build a healthy meal? How do I read a food label? All of these questions are answered in these packages of information that are on our website. We've also put together all of the infographics within the package of information. We've put those on our website separately, so you could display those posters in your workplaces. We also have a full marketing kit that's really easy to download. It's got social media tiles. It's even got ready written copy. So if you've got ways that you share information with your teams through your businesses or with your drivers, you can easily share information with them and display some of this great information. And it really helps to kind of, in a simple, easy way, explain what a healthy meal looks like and what are the types of things I can carry on the road, what are healthy snacks, and how do I make a swap from something that's not so healthy to something that's much better for me? And all of that is explained there in those nutrition packages. We have also run a trial with a group called BeFit Foods, and these are ready-made meals. So if you're traveling in your truck and you've got a microwave, or you're going to be on the road for a longer period of time and you want to carry some frozen meals, these meals are a great option. Our nutrition packages also offer examples of other meals as well that are the healthier choices to take with you if you want those ready-made foods. We ran a trial with BeFit Foods and we saw an average weight loss of 3.2 kilos over a 6-week period by following the BeFit Foods meal plan and also speaking with a dietitian. So if there's people around you that maybe have some specific nutrition goals, specific health goals, or they're managing various health conditions, then this is a great one to look into as well. And also if you want those kind of easy grab meals to throw in the esky, throw in the truck fridge and to be able to heat up on the road, these are the types of things you can have delivered to your door and then take with you. So a really interesting trial, and there's a report on our website about BeFit Foods and how you can access that. We are also at the moment trialing a system where we're identifying the healthier choices with the Healthy Heads Healthier Choice badge. So that badge is being placed in workplace canteens to help identify what the healthy choices are. So if you've got drivers coming and going from distribution centres or warehouses where they can access food, or you've got facilities within your own businesses, have a talk to us about this. It is at the moment in a trial, but we hope to be releasing a case study on how all of this works towards the end of this year. We've released an awareness raising tool in 8 different languages. So again, there is access to this via our website. You can download and use a short animated video, or you can access posters and other promotional materials for this as well. So it really talks about the importance of physical well-being, social well-being, talks about staying connected, and that if you are not feeling 100% or you're feeling disconnected, to reach out for support. So that's another one to go and have a look at as well, and to share with your teams within your business or with your drivers. Our Healthy Heads Roadshow is something to watch out for. When we have events where we are at a service centre, for instance, those are our public events where we encourage drivers to come past and say hello to us. We advertise where we're going to be on Australian Truck Radio, through our social media, and drivers can come past and say hi. They can grab a bit of free merchandise, they can have a health check, and just connect with Healthy Heads so that they're aware of what support and resources are out there for them. And we also encourage them to download our app through that roadshow event as well. That's something that we sort of promote heavily. So sometimes our roadshow will be at specific sites, at trucking operators or distribution centres or warehouses, but we do have public events, a number of public events every year as well. So watch out for the announcements about where we're going to be. When you see that, if you've got drivers that are on that route or in that area, please encourage them to come in and say hi to us. Just a few pictures there of the roadshow all set up. We have a couple of fun games where we sort of lightens the mood and helps people connect with us, and enables us to have a bit of conversation with them as well. So this May, on the 6th of May, we will hold our Are You OK in Trucks and Sheds. This is one of our major awareness raising events of the year. You can nominate a company champion to really drive an event in your own business or with your own teams. But there's also great information that's associated with this campaign as well, and that is our fantastic conversation guide. We can get asked, you know, how do we have a conversation? What are the important elements of having a conversation with somebody that might be struggling? And there's some fantastic information all downloadable off our website. There's also some personal industry stories. So we call those case studies. And there are some, I think there's 4 stories now on our website from people who work in the industry who are talking about their own experience with their mental health or supporting someone else through a really challenging time. So some great information there and a great way to lower stigma and raise awareness around mental health with the Are You OK campaign. And the important message with that is you don't need to be qualified to ask someone if they're okay. You just need to be able to listen and then to help point them towards, encourage them to seek further support should they need it. So a great message there for us all to look out for ourselves and look out for others that are in our teams and that we work with. During the last 12 months, Healthy Heads has been offering free mental health training. There are a number of courses that we have been offering. All of the courses have been tailored to our industry specifically, so that imagery within the training or the scenarios used within the training will resonate well with audiences of people who work within this industry. So anyone in a transport company, a warehouse, distribution centre, truck drivers, and we are seeing participation from a real variety of roles across the industry, which is fantastic. We've had over 330 people complete the training now, which is fantastic. And we've got about 12 courses that will be offered between now and June this year. So get in and register for one of those free training courses while they're still available. The importance of training is awareness raising. It again helps to lower stigma, but also what training offers us is more knowledge and more confidence to be able to have conversations with each other, to be able to support someone and to be able to point them in the direction of seeking professional help should they need it. So it's got a really important role to play in the industry. From a business perspective, it's really important to look at how you are formally managing psychosocial hazards within your workplace. There is a model code for managing psychosocial hazards within the workplace. There is a duty of care as a business owner to identify risks and control the hazards. What we've done to try and make this as easy as possible for the industry, and it is a fairly new area to a lot of people, we've developed what we call our Roadmap Planner, which is a how-to guide that also contains a lot of ready-made information. So there are policies, there are tip sheets and templates, but importantly, there are 3 example workplace wellbeing plans that you can apply to your business. So the first plan that we've created as an example is a starting point. The second plan helps you build on that. And then the third plan is really full implementation of a strategic framework. And that strategic framework that we work to is one of prevention, protection and support with the 7 workplace strategies. So you can download and apply those policies to your business. They have been developed by organisational psychologists, and the 3 example plans do align with your duty of care from a work health and safety perspective. So something that's really important to consider is getting that workplace wellbeing plan started. Accessing our tools and resources through Healthy Heads is really easy. All of our resources are freely available via our website. You can download various different marketing kits for different aspects like our Healthy Heads app, our training courses, and our nutrition messaging as well. So they're all sort of in kits on our website. You can access those. So if you've got different ways that you communicate with staff within your businesses, you can easily share that information. So when we think about mental health, something we really need to consider is that issue that mental and physical health really sit together. So as a business owner or someone that has employees who wants to really look at looking after those people and helping them live balanced lifestyles, and also being able to help them maintain good levels of performance, we really need to be managing both the physical and the mental health side of our own personal well-being. So I hope that gives you a really strong overview of what Healthy Heads has to offer. We are always very happy to be contacted. You can contact us through our website. If you would like to be taken through any information at a more detailed level, please shoot us a message and we can get in touch with you and help you through some of the resources that we've got available, and offer a bit more detail about how you can use them. So have a great hunt around the website, and I look forward to hearing from anyone who would like further information. Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa. Thank you for presenting, and thank you to your audience for listening today. If you have any questions, please email info@natroad.com.au and we can pass it on to Melissa as well. Have a great day.